I mean, Madrimov has tremendous footwork. He's elusive, his defense is good. He punches really, really, really hard.
It's like going into the sausage grinder. He's going to grind you up with counter punches.
Shows that Terence Crawford is the greatest fighter of this era, like I said previously before, and that's pretty much it.
Madrimov is rough around the edges and can give you a rough time.
In the world of boxing, a challenge is everything. When a dominant force like Terence Crawford faces a rising star like Israil Madrimov, it's not just a match, it's a high-stakes showdown. Acknowledging the fight, he says, as a fighter, you must take challenges like this to prove to the world and yourself that you are the best.
You know, I never judge a fighter's age chronologically. I always judge it by the amount of punches they've taken, how many tough fights they've been in. And when you look at it that way, you know, he's still fresh. So I don't think that's going to, and they bring up the right thing, but I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Fight fans, welcome back to Alchemy Boxing. Terence Crawford, the 36-year-old American undefeated in 40 fights, is set to meet Uzbekistan's Israil Madrimov on August 3 in Los Angeles. Crawford steps up to 154 after a stunning co-win over Errol Spence to become the undisputed welterweight champion. This fight is not just a showdown. It's a clash of styles. Crawford's boxing IQ against Madrimov's aggressive approach. It's a high-stakes battle where both fighters aim to unify titles and solidify their legacies. Teddy Atlas.
Going into the sausage grinder. He's going to grind you up with counter punches.
Crawford, revered for his evasive footwork and sharp boxing IQ, faces the daunting challenge of Madrimov, a young lion whose power is whispered about with awe and fear. Madrimov brings a terrifying arsenal to the 154-pound division. I cannot wait to get back in the ring in my fourth weight class and remind the world why I'm the best pound-for-pound fighter. Israil Madrimov is a tremendous fighter, but on August 3, he will be my next victim. This is the Terence Crawford era. Madrimov responded confidently.
Exactly, it's Crawford, my best boxer. Because I'm happy for the fight.
Speaker, one of Crawford's past opponents, Sean Porter, shared his thoughts.
You're going to get a lot of Madrimov in your face. I think that's what you expect. I expect the stick to come out from Crawford. We know this about Crawford. He starts to fight orthodox, and then he switches southpaw, and he takes over. So I expect him to start to fight orthodox. I think this is going to be a fun fight. I think you're going to have your hands full, but I think you're gonna handle it. You always handle it, man. I don't know, man. It's just something about you. Some people are just born to do what they do. Boxing and fighting is something that this kid is just born to.
Promoter Eddie Hearn.
Madrimov has tremendous footwork. He's elusive, his defense is good. He punches really, really, really hard. But we understand, we're up against the
Teddy Atlas.
But the problem is going to be for Madrimov, it's going to be speed. I mean, it's going to be all the elements that this guy brings, that Crawford brings. I mean, he does everything. He's got good eyes. You know, he's got good timing. He's so calm. He sees things other people don't see. He slows like Michael Jordan did in basketball. He slows the game down.
On the other hand, Madrimov, with his power and athleticism, is eager to prove himself on the big stage. Speaker boxing analyst Paulie Malignaghi chimed in, Madrimov is rough around the edges and can give you a tough time. He's hungry and wants to create a bigger name for himself. But for him to have a chance, he has to hope Crawford has lost a few steps.
I watched Madrimov, and he's a real experienced amateur guy. He's physically strong. He's technically solid.
Crawford's career now faces the raw power of Madrimov, a name whispered with awe in gyms across the nation. Madrimov, with a force reminiscent of Golovkin, brings a ferocity that could spell the end for Crawford. I think this is going to be the toughest fight for Terence Crawford's career so far.
I got Terence at 54 now.
Who is the one guy, whether it's at 54 or else?
That's the only one. Boots is the only one I can see, but I'm TC all the way. I'm Terence Crawford all the way. Yeah.
Chris Algieri echoed these sentiments. Though talented, Madrimov doesn't have Crawford's profile or experience, so many might stand up to the untamed, relentless force of Madrimov? This question will find its answer on August 3rd. Under the glaring lights of the ring, fans will witness a clash that could redefine careers. For Crawford, the present moment represents a relentless struggle against time, one that past triumphs cannot guide. And for Madrimov, it's an opportunity to make a statement that could echo through the ages. This is Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. The stakes couldn't be higher. Who will come out on top? Tune in on August 3 to witness boxing history in the making. Thanks for watching, fight fans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more boxing content. We'll see you next time.